which was infuriating. Bitch, I want to strangle you and punch you in the face. Hi there, I'm Roux. Welcome to my video. If you're already an avid connoisseur of my videos, welcome back, subscribe Roni. In my last video, I talked about how I was going to a vegan fair for the first time in my entire life. So dramatic. I was so excited. So excited! So I traveled for like 1 hour, 40 minutes, almost 2 hours to get to the place. By train. I am not a huge fan of public transportation. Breathing in other people's oxygen and you get like that weird coat on your face. I'm not a fan. I mean, trains are okay, buses are the worst. But yeah, I really wanted to go to that vegan fair. So I met up with one of my best friends and we went to a vegan fair. So thankful and so happy that she wanted to go with me because I don't know, not everyone is that excited about going to fairs where you have to go out of your way. But she was like stoked. And I was like, yay! I'm sneak veganizing you. She knows this. I keep saying it all the time. But still, sneak veganizing. Sneak. So we got there, and to my surprise, it was like a theater space. The walls were black, the floor was black, and the ceiling was black. Just like pitch black. So it definitely made it seem smaller than it probably actually was. Although it was smaller than I thought it would be. When I watched the videos of like, this is what it's gonna be like, this is last year's, it seemed a lot bigger. I don't know if like the turnout was different, but still, it was kind of exciting. But also I was a little like, oh, this is way smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be humongous. I thought it would just be like a fest of just like so as much vegan stuff you can handle and more. It wasn't. It was a little smaller, but pretty cool. I was a little disappointed. But we got there and it was so cool. You have no idea how fabulous it felt for me to be able to go and buy something from a restaurant booth and eat it. That is such a rare thing for me. I live in a tiny town, there's nothing that's like remotely vegan in a restaurant, anything here, and to be able to walk up to somewhere and just be like, I want that on the menu, and everything on the menu I can eat. And I don't have to be like, does it have this, or does it have that, and what do you do with this? It was kind of amazing. It was also the first time I tasted Chipotle. I'm saying that wrong. Chipotle? Which was yummy. Very yummy. Something that was also thebomb.com was the dessert that I got, which was like this chocolate mousse. So good. I love food a lot. Like that's one of the first things that pops into my mind. It's like, oh, we're going somewhere. What will the food be like? And being vegan, also, can I eat it? Yeah, I really like food. Other than the food that I started this off with, when we first got there, we got some free shit. I'm a huge fan of free things. We got a chocolate milk, yummy, but like every single chocolate milk that I've ever had in my life, vegan or non-vegan, I am never able to finish it because they're always too big for me, and then I walk around drinking it feeling guilty that I just can't drink anymore, but I keep drinking it, and then just like, oh, it's starting to make me a little nauseous, but I feel like an asshole if I throw it away because I got it for free, and you know, sustainability and not throwing away things and wastefulness. Yeah. But also, I got something else. I got a free sample for face soap from Lush. Ooh, look at it. Ooh, look how big. I totes took the biggest one that there was there. It was just like a thing where you could choose, like a little like display where you could be like, oh, you can take one of these and one chocolate milk, choose whatever you want. I'm gonna be like, this one is the biggest, this one that I'm taking home with me. I mean, I'm not a total cheapskate. I'm just broke, okay? I'm just really broke. What I did spend my money on, though, was more food, candy. I mean, food for later. I really like food. I got this chocolate, which happens to be one of my faves, after my boyfriend, the one that I totally have, got me one of these, and I'm like, oh my god, chocolate chip cookie. Yes. Vegan milk chocolate. And also this strange candy. It's super cute. You can smell it from outside the package. smells really fruity. It's like a jelly thing where you, I don't know, cut off a top and then you just suck the jelly out. That looked probably really attractive. It's really fun, which is why I only have one left because I kind of sort of ate them all. I mean, I did have help. Turns out other people also think they were fun to eat, so it was a big hit. They're yummy and they're made of seaweed instead of gelatin. So as you may have noticed, I did not spend a lot of money. I mean, I spent it on food there and I spent it on some trinkets, but some of the things were kind of expensive, and also some of the things that weren't expensive are kind of expensive when you're broke as fuck. But one thing I did splurge on was this t-shirt. In Norwegian, this says, "Stop the Fur Farms." It's from a group that's like super hardcore. They go undercover into fur farms and they expose them and they make exposés, documentaries, and have a huge part in trying to stop the fur farming in Norway. And I wanted to splurge on this so that I could, you know, not just have a cool t-shirt, but that I would be giving funds to that cause, because that's something I believe strongly in. It's horrible, it's awful, and it's just stupid, and I don't understand why people keep doing it. So me and my friend, we hung out there for a while. They had a bunch of like free tasties thingies, like cheese samples and waffles and all kinds of stuff, and you better believe you were tasting the free samples, because as I said, broke as fuck and I love free things. We had a lot of fun. We also listened to some speeches by some people, which was infuriating. Not all of them, but there was this girl who was like, "I don't understand why you're working so hard to like free one animal. It's just, you're overusing energy to save one, and that's pointless." And I'm like, bitch, I want to strangle you and punch you in the face. I didn't say that out loud, but I feel like the vibes I was sending that bitch was just clear. Because she was in like a forum thing and they were answering questions and having some sort of debate, and you could like raise your hand and ask questions. I asked a lot of questions and I disagreed with her, and I don't understand people like that. Literally sounded like a little bit of a sociopath. Like, oh, no feelings involved at all, just like statistically speaking and the numbers, it just doesn't add up to use that much energy to save one. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because apparently it's okay if someone's hurting and being tortured because they're just one, and why should we use energy to save them, because that's just wasteful energy, according to this biatch. I'm not a fan of her. She was so off-putting that she literally put me off buying this vegan fairs t-shirt. It was really affordable, really cheap, and I really wanted one, and then we went to this speech and we were going to go back and buy one. She ruined it for me. She was wearing one, and I was just like, holy shit, why? You're ruining this t-shirt for me. Whenever I see it now, I'm just gonna think of your sour-ass face. So that was my vegan fair experience. If you've ever been to a vegan fair or had any cool vegan recipes or vegan candy or whatnot that you want to recommend to me, comment below. And also, maybe react to that girl, what I told you about. If you have any feelings about people who are like that, clearly feel like they're sociopaths, which is fucking alarming. No, you can vent about that too in the comments. I'll be reading it. Feel free to stalk me on social media now that I am addicted to apps and I tweet and I Instagram all the time, so you can spy on my life. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe and click the bell icon, because otherwise it's like you're not subscribed at all, and that's just sad, isn't it? Mm-hmm.